Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe, become part of the tribe. Awesome and great things happen over here. And if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few handbags that are under $2,000 that I would recommend if you're starting a collection, you just want to stay within a price range, or if you're just looking to buy a new bag. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So the first bag that I have on the list is the YSL Toy Lulu. Now you guys know I've been like back and forth about this bag and how I didn't like it like at all, and then now I'm just like, oh, okay, I can warm up to it. This bag retails for about $1,200, and I recommend it because it is small enough to house things, but it also is versatile and you can wear it as a crossbody or a shoulder bag. And it can also be something that can be worn day to day or day to night. I always look to try to recommend bags that are kind of versatile, because the last thing that you want to do is get a bag that you can only wear for certain occasions or with certain outfits, and it just kind of limits you to like certain times when you can wear a bag. And I know me, when I want to wear a bag, I don't want to have to think about, oh, well, is this gonna match? So this bag is versatile, and it's under the $2,000 mark, so check. The next bag is the YSL Small Lulu. Now this one is a little bit over the 2,000, but I still recommend it. I actually like this size because it has the chain strap. I don't know, prefer chain straps versus just the leather one. And this one has the chain strap. It is a little bit bigger, of course, than the toy. So it fits a little bit more, but it's still small enough to be an evening bag. The strap is versatile in that you can wear it crossbody. A lot of people look for crossbody, so I'm gonna always mention that. It can be worn crossbody, double strapped over the shoulder, or just one strap over the shoulder. And then it has different colors and leathers that it comes with, as well as the finishes, which is the same with the Toy Lulu. You can get it with like the gold hardware or the silver hardware or the matte black. So you got options. Now, the next bag I'm gonna recommend, I had to do a little digging to find and put this on the list because it's really not, okay, let me just tell you the bag. So the bag is the Gucci leather disco bag, which is like their camera bag. I opted to add some Gucci because last video, y'all kind of like try to come for me. Like, why you ain't got no Gucci in the video recommendations, child? And honestly, okay, so here's the thing. Hear me out. Hear me out with this. I like Gucci. I love Gucci apparel. I love Gucci shoes, like their sneakers and the slides and the mules. I love that from Gucci. I'm here for it. I would even venture to say that I like their accessories. However, when it comes to handbags, I'm just not really there for it. Like, I think that they are very nice, and then someone made the comment that we kind of look more at Gucci's trendy items versus like their classics, because they do have classics. However, Gucci, in my opinion, and I don't mean this in like a harsh way, but they're not very consistent with the handbag style range, if that makes sense. We've seen the Marmont be something that's stuck around for the last few years, as well as the Dionysus style is kind of like been around. But even those bags, I feel like those were a new wave to Gucci. And I feel like Gucci is one of those brands when it comes to handbags that they kind of like switch it up on us every so often. Like, it's not like the Louis Vuitton Never Full or the Chanel Classic Flap or even the Saint Laurent Kate bag. Like, it's just not a brand, in my opinion, that stays consistent enough to say this is going to be a forever bag. Now, I do, however, like their collab handbags. The Globetrotter trunk. I am obsessed with that bag. If I can get my hands on it, I will get that bag. I do love it. It is that trunk style bag. And the Balenciaga and Gucci collaboration, the handbags, I think those collaborations that they do work well for the brand. Like, it's on brand for them. But when it comes to like the stuff that we will see in 30 years, I don't know that I have that much confidence in them. But I still appreciate the brand for what they do. And like I said, they do have some classic bags, but they're just, I don't know. It's just not that consistent. So if you're wondering why I don't usually include them in these type of videos, that's really why. However, that leather disco bag is a bag that I would recommend, because that is that camera style bag. Everybody has one. I think theirs has been consistent over the time. And when I say consistent, I mean the way that they play with the Gucci logo. Pretty much has been consistent. The bag is still very much it's a classic bag. So for that, I'll give them that. I will recommend that. But when it comes to the other bags, I don't know. And another thing I look at with purchasing handbags is resale value. I always mention that, because before I buy any bag, I go to see what it resells for, or I see what I would be able to resell it for if I got tired of it, because I do sell my bags and sell things when I'm no longer using it or just no longer want it. So I don't want to pay premium or pay for something that I won't even be able to get a fraction of my money back. And that's kind of like one of the things here. So like I said, the Dionysus bag, I think it's very cute. I was like this close to getting it at one point, but I couldn't pull the trigger, and it's mainly because of the resale value, and I just don't know how long we're gonna keep seeing that style. Now, in 5 to 10 years, if it's still around, I'm like, oh, okay, this has been a consistent bag, but I just haven't seen it. So the small leather disco comes in a few colors. It retails for $12.50. So a good price. It is a large size. So even though it's like that camera style, kind of crossbody style bag, it does house a phone, your keys, your card holder, or wallet. Like, it's a pretty big size, and I think the tassel on it makes it look super cute. I think it comes in a red, nude, and black. I know I've for sure seen those colors. I'm not sure if it comes in any other colors, but that is what we have with that, and I recommend it. So the next item that I have on the list is the Louis Vuitton Speedy in the 25, 30, or 35 size. It does come in a 40, but for me, the 40 is more of a weekend bag. It's more of not a handbag to me. So you can get the one with the strap or without the strap. They are still under that $2,000 range. They range from about $1,100 with the 25 size up to about, I think, $1,700, somewhere in there for the 35 size. As I mentioned in a previous video, I do have a 35 in the damier without the strap on it that I was considering selling it, but I was like, when I purchased that bag, I think it was like $700, and that is just unheard of. And that was another reason why I was like considering not selling it, because I know I would never get it for that price again, especially in that condition. So I don't know that I'm gonna sell it, but I was throwing it out there, and a lot of you guys said don't sell it, so I think I'm in agreement with that. But this is a bag that I recommend. It is a classic bag. It is a bag that will forever be around. If you're not using it as a handbag, like daily wear, you can always use it to travel. It is one of those bags that doesn't have structure, so you can fit quite a bit of things on it depending on the size. At one point, I was wearing mine as like a work bag. I didn't have to carry like a laptop or anything with me, so any other kind of stuff that I would need for work, it could fit in it. And I also would travel with it, so that helps as well. And then it's also a bag that you could wear to dinner. In my opinion, it is a little more casual, so I don't know that I would wear it to like dinner or to, definitely not to an event, but it is something that, depending on where you're going, it could be worn at night is basically what I'm saying. And I think that's a good size. Next bag that I have on the list is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. Now, I actually had this bag and I actually sold it, but I still highly recommend it. I just have enough in my collection, and I'm just like, if I'm not finna wear it, I'm not finna wear it, like, period. And this is one of those bags. But when I had this bag, I'm gonna let you know right now, I got all my money's worth out of it. I got all my money's worth out of it. Not that it was like, you know, damaged or anything like that, but I wore it frequently, and I put the protective coat, solution or whatever over my vachetta so that it didn't, like, you know, ruin. So I took care of it, but I got all of my money's worth out of it. And it is a nice size bag to where you can fit a good amount of stuff in it without it being too small, and it doesn't hold anything, and it's not like super big to where you couldn't wear it to dinner. I also like that it had the adjustable strap, and that you can obviously adjust it, but you could it was versatile, so you could take that strap off. And I had put my multi-pochette accessoire strap on that bag and just gave it another look. So it is a little bit versatile in that, or you can just completely take off the longer strap and wear it with the top handle. So I love that. I love it in all the prints and the colors that they come in. I would, however, recommend the monogram. I don't really know too much about the reverse monogram. I don't even know if it's still available. It may not be available, but that is a style that I don't know that is going to be around forever and ever and ever. So if you get it, just know that it might be one of those either collectible items or just items where it's like, oh, at this period of time, they had this bag in this version. So, yeah. And that bag retails for $2,050, which is a little bit over our $2,000 mark, but it's only $50, so we're going to add it anyway. This next bag, I actually had to do a little digging on the website for because I didn't think it was going to be possible, but I found one. It is Dior. It is the Montana 2-in-1. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really even know that this particular one was there. Like, I had seen other versions of this, like the belt bag and just the like clutch and stuff. Most of the bags that I'm interested in from Dior are the saddle bags or the Lady Dior-ish. So this bag, I was actually surprised to see was around our, 2,000 mark, and it's a 2-in-1. This bag can be worn as a crossbody or shoulder bag or a belt bag. All of that for that $2,000 range from Dior. Okay, I'm here for it. So it is the grain leather. It comes in a black, a nude, and a soft green, kind of like minty green, gray green. I don't know how to describe it, but it comes in like a green color as well. And I was just like, yes, I recommend this bag. I love Dior's grain leather. I just love the way it looks. It is versatile in that you can wear it day to day or day to night. This bag is more of a crossbody. Crossbody. So a smaller size bag. So it's not really something you can just, it's not a catch-all bag, but definitely something that is worth mentioning and worth recommending because it is a nice bag. It's a Dior. It's 2-in-1. You can wear it different ways. And I think this is something that it could be a forever bag because of the design of it. And Dior kind of sticks to they stick to the style over time. It may be a little tweaking here or a little here, there, with the, like, for instance, the saddle bag, the way that the way that it was shaped over time has kind of changed. But for the most part, we know that this is that Dior saddle bag. So I'm here for this recommendation. The last bag that I have on the list is another Dior bag. It is the Dior Saddle Pouch. It is a little bit above our $2,000 mark. It retails coming in at $2,150, but it's not that much over. This is going to be more of the saddlebag style of bag. So if you're interested in that, but maybe you have one or you don't want to spend that on a saddlebag, here's another option. It is more of a smaller bag. It is also versatile. It's a crossbody kind of shoulder bag. It has a long strap on it, which I'm here for and I recommend because it can be worn in the day or at night. And y'all know how I feel about it. It is the grain leather. Now this bag is not it doesn't house a lot. But if you're a person who just doesn't carry a lot, or you don't want to always, carry a big bag, because there's certain times and places for everything. So if you just don't want to carry a big bag, this is a perfect option. Or if you were, maybe it's like your first purchase or something like that, definitely would recommend this. Another thing with this bag is the strap is detachable, so you can always replace the strap that it comes with one of the embroidered ones, and I think that would be so cute. So it gives you a few more options of how you can wear that bag, and of course we're here for it, child. It is that classic Dior saddle style bag, so you can't really go wrong with it. Of course it's not the same shape as the saddle bag, but it's the same vibe. So of course, we here for it, okay? So guys, that is going to be it for the bags that I have and that we recommend for under $2,000 or around $2,000, should we say. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I post again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.